let's get to hear from the side of the APC. Mr. Jared Tanebe, who is the APC chairman in Edo State, is live for us at the Collation Center. Mr. Tanebe, it's good to have you on the program. You heard what the PDP has alleged in this election, and it does look like the PDP thinks your party is trying to manipulate the process. But why would your party try to manipulate the process? You heard that they've read some of the result that is available, different from what it's saying in the IRF and in other at the polling unit. How does your party react to this?
Well, first of all, I listened to Governor Obaseki when he spoke about his coming to INEC office. The fact is, when he drove in, we were already waiting at the Collation Center to see if the results were going to be announced. But we saw them with some Ghana Must Go bags. And while he was in the building, I had to go in so that somebody who said he was going to burn Nigeria to be in a place where results are is dangerous. And also, seeing him coming in with Ghana Must Go, and I'm sure the wreck was running away because he didn't want to be bribed. And everybody knows that Obaseki can bribe anybody. He can even bribe God if it is possible for him. Then on the Adamawa governor, all he said, I'm not surprised. He would have gone to also announce the results by himself. Of course, it happened the last time when the wreck in Adamawa announced results. On the chairman of PDP,
the money, because you're alleging that he had a bribe.
I don't know what he's saying.
I mean, those are heavy allegations.
Yeah, we saw Ghana Must Go. So if you see Ghana Must Go, what are inside my Ghana Must Go?
But you don't know the content of what is inside the Ghana Must Go. But you just assume that there was money inside.
And I think they were new notes, new Naira notes. And the wreck knew, and the wreck had to escape because he didn't want to be bribed.
The PDP thinks that they were in the lead in this election, but something went wrong along the line. They allege that your party is manipulating the figures and in the results, and it's totally different from what is available.
No, what they did, they were circulating the results of the last election, not this election, because they wanted to make people believe that they are rigged out. So the results they were circulating are actually the results of the last election, not the results of this election, because at the time they were circulating those results, we were just still collating results at the unit level, not even at local government level or at state level. So I think that they were just daydreaming.
But are you worried that some of the results were not collated at the local government level and they were taken to state level as against the provision of the law?
I don't know about that. The only thing I know is I'm the agent of the collation agent of my party. We are the collation center, and results are coming in and they are being announced. And the result that they are announcing tally with what we collated through our situation room and what all our agents sent to us.
But if the PDP thinks that your party is rigging the election and manipulating this election, how do you get legitimacy?
Well, you see, other political parties are there, and the people are there. The people have voted, and they know the person they voted for, and it's overwhelming. So I think it is that overwhelming victory that is staring at us that is a problem to them.
I mean, how do you arrive at some of these, the wins that you have had in some of the local government? Are they explainable in some of these areas where PDP, according to the I'm referring some of what the PDP said to you so that you can have a right of reply, because the PDP has been speaking a lot today, so it doesn't look like it's only the PDP that is being given an opportunity to speak. So your party has an opportunity to respond to them. The PDP has alleged today that your party cannot win in some local government where the result have been announced today. Can you explain how your party is able to arrive at some of the victories in some of the local governments?
Sean, I'm going to single out this Akko West, where I come from and where I voted. APC never advised Obaseki to throw away the person who has always been helping them to win their elections. Comrade Philip Shaibu, who is the deputy governor of Edo State. They threw him away, we brought him to our party, and that is a local government where you have Comrade Philip Shaibu, that is a local government where I am, and that is the local government where you have our leader, Comrade Adams Oshomole. So the results that we announced, which is the highest result so far, tallies with what is on the ground.
So, I mean, if the PDP is saying they are rejecting it, what kind of situation would you say it will leave this process?
Yeah, well, if you reject results, the best place to go is to go to court. They should go to court, and we'll be preparing to meet them there.
But is it true that your party rigged this election in some local government areas? Let me read to you, Mr. Tanebe, a joint statement by some civil society organizations, including Situation Room, Yaga Africa, KDI, Electoral, and TAF Africa. And this is part of what they say. They said they acknowledge INEC's recent statement recognizing reports of result mutilation and the commitment to investigate and address any proven violations. In light of this, we urge INEC to invoke its powers to, under Section 65 of the Electoral Act 2022, to review any declarations and returns where results were not declared voluntarily or violated provisions of the Electoral Act and INEC regulations and guidelines. We further call on security agencies to refrain from interference in the collation process and to ensure that accredited party agents, the media, and election observers are granted full access to collation centers. They've also alleged that there are reports of disruptions at world and local government collation center, including intimidation of REC officials and attempts to collate results contrary to the provisions of the Electoral Act and INEC guidelines, which raise significant concerns about the credibility of the result collation process. This is a very big question mark on the election and the collation or the result process. How do you react to this?
They are not supposed to be political in their assessment of the election. As we speak, the final results have not been called. So I wouldn't understand the reason why any group or persons will want to tag it as a rigged election, except their mind is made up to be partisan. But again, if elections are conducted fairly and everybody sees it, so I wouldn't see the reason why a group will come and criticize it. But again, we hope that we win this election because the results have not been announced.
I mean, the PDP, the PDP governors and the campaign council is also worried. Let me read a portion of the statement to you. And they said, as the process runs its course, we should remind the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, of the need to live up to the oath of office of the Commission's principal officers and the expectations of the people to serve as an impartial umpire committed to deepening our multi-party democracy and the survival of our country. The PDP feels that this process has been subverted at the coalition, at the LG levels, and at the state coalition levels. But you are there, Mr. Tanebe, on behalf of your party. How do you react to this?
You can see that I'm tense as I speak because the local government that is remaining is a large local government. The result of that local government can come in and turn everything around. So we are praying and hoping that we carry the day. So everybody is tensed here. So the final results have not been announced. So we should wait and see what comes up.
Mr. Tanebe, give me just a moment. We need to go on a short break. And when we come back, of course, our eyes are on the Collation Center, and we'll be talking more about the election, the outcome, and the fate of this process altogether. Stay with us. We'll be right back, everyone.